You were my hero growing up. You were the only one that was nearly as strong as me.
You're wearing a cape. You're just a cheap fucking knockoff.
Oh no.
I'm the upgrade.
Cyberpunk is a game that revolves around you being a punk and getting cybered up. Crazy, I know. But what if you accidentally took it a step too far and let your cybernetic implants get the better of you? Can you beat Cyberpunk 2077 as a cyberpsycho? The rules are rather simple and mostly obvious. I can only do damage and healing from cyberware. If it's not cyberware, I can't use it. I'm also limiting my perks and stats, only allowing myself to level up intelligence and technical ability. Originally, I was going to say no perks or attributes whatsoever, but int in technical abilities perks seem to almost exclusively benefit or add simple effects to cyberware, so I think it's fine to level them up for that very reason. But enough stalling. I start with Corpo, as it won the coin flip tournament, accidentally do a decent job making Homelander, make him not relatable, and react from seeing how he looks in game, set up my backup plan, get a job from my boss, get some great words of wisdom from Jackie.
I don't know about you, but I'm pretty picky about who I let touch my balls.
You know what, I should, you know what, Jackie, that's a good philosophy. I should bring that more into my life. Get fired by not my boss, and dap up my homie so well, I remember it 6 months later. We take the elevator up, I remove my not cyberware from my body, but thankfully start with one damage option out the gate. While it's not the best, I can at least get through the intro mission with Jackie, but since I can't use air hypos or body perks, I need to be careful with my low health pool. And no regen, except if I break from combat. Then I get the not so natural regeneration. But after taking care of the scavs in epic fashion, this is enjoyable gameplay right here. This is wild. I gather the package to help my homie's totally legal business idea. I then deal with the scav chase and treat them like you should treat any child, and just ignore them. But after getting annoyed with the crying, I make head go boom. Go back to my apartment and grab everything I can sell to my man Vic. He gives me some free cyberware and make as much easy cash as I can, before being reminded that with low street cred, I can't even get a stick of gum. So I abandon my friend and make the mistake of doing a lot of easy little police reported bounties. While they aren't too hard, all things considered, I could have instead progressed to the car ride with Dex and gotten access to the Cyberpsycho sightings, which dish out much more cred. But instead, I grind through a few dozen no-name missions. Hello, don't mind me. Just, sometimes running into the occasional roadblock for some of them. Oh my lordy, Lou! I don't have that kind of RAM. But after taking out enough trash, and TF2 players who still haven't learned to look up, we skip to Street Cred 8, which is where I remember I can talk to Jackie, and Miss Jones can give me the ability to kill my own kind. So I get in the car, remember queso jokes are getting old, and get given the main story mission. I accidentally stumble on the easiest set of Street Cred, a boss fight that can't get past the set of stairs, so with them down and a last little easy mission, bam, 10 Street Cred. So I make my way to Jacked the Ripper, and since I just had a video with Mantis Blades, and I have a video idea with Gorilla Arms and Monowire, I forced myself to use the projectile launch systems. I can't get much else with my low cyberware capacity, and leveling up my 2 skills, or getting perks, can't help at the moment. I also get to use the launcher system for the first time, and it's not at all what I expected. While launching explosive death from my hands is cool, with no perks or cyberware aimed towards it, the cooldown is massive by base. So with the last of my funds, I get more upgrades for my cyber deck. The only notable ones I use are Contagion, which spreads virus to enemies in the area and do damage over time, and Overheat, which is basically the same thing, but doesn't spread. So with my way too much prep out of the way, I hop over to Meredith in true psycho fashion, get rewarded with a quick nap, meet her cool friend,
unhand me now before I
bust, and get free money. Find out that my car missed me. How did my car get here? I jumped and hopped my little ass out here. How the hell? Clear Meredith's chip of the cyber cooties. Make my way to the All Foods. It seems I'm rubbing off on Jackie as he starts the fight with Maelstrom. I get to show off my new upgrades. Give the enemy a last stare. Grab the spider and show off another key part to this run. Movement. Despite having limited options, the base game movement with no perks or cyberware can be key to getting into and out of sticky situations. But sometimes it's always good to remember, I have a pretty good range advantage overall. And sometimes I'm always stuck between the choices of death and death. So after dealing with the low-level weaklings, I get to take on the weakling leader. With the help of Jackie's advice,
Suck around! Fuck him up the ass!
yeah, I mean, your wish is my command, Jackster. I don't think a run where Royce is a challenge is even possible. While no healing doesn't make it a cakewalk, it's still done easily and first try. Bitch. I'm selling that shit. I get told I'm a good little psycho, and I tell Dex in hopes to hear it again. And when the quest finishes, I get the spare credits for Meredith's cleaned chip. I then meet up with Evelyn Parker, and despite being naked, she enjoys talking with me so much, she lets me meet her friend who gives me valuable information.
Relax. I'll explain everything.
Wow, that was some great information, thank you. I somehow get jump scared by my favorite line in the game.
You look like a cut of fuckable.
Why did I forget that was gonna happen? I forgot about it this time. Oh my gosh. Find the biochip we're looking for, get rewarded with a level up for the most difficult mission in the game, and get some last second upgrades before the heist. But the main one was Blood Pump, a great cyberware that finally gives me a heal, in the form of a straight burst of 60 HP up front, and 40 slowly regenerating back right after. The only downside is the effect it does on my screen.
Leave me alone!
I hop my way to the afterlife, meet my favorite robo-vampire. He's a cowboy. Look at him. He looks like Dracula, man.
This shit ain't nothing to me, man. Shorty chose to be with a demon, sounds like her problem to me.
I don't try and haggle for my cut.
Are you for real?
Trust me, Jackie, it's not gonna matter. It's fine. I enjoy a chill drive with the squad, enjoy my sick suite, the spider enjoys its alone time, and Jackie enjoys his last happy moments before it all goes tits up. Get to relive the memories of what my sibling would do if I took the last little Debbie snack. T-Bug goes into the bug zapper. I guess I might as well. I get a little jealous that Jackie gets to install the cyberware and I don't. Taking out the tower is rather easy, Contagion takes out small clusters with ease, and my launcher can finish off those groups with ease. Not to mention having a decent heal now. I get so cocky in fact that I not only take out the mech that spawns, but all the guards and the parking garage as well. So after taking off this guy's legs in cartoon fashion, I'm allowed to use my cyber deck during this segment, so I prevent 9/11. Mom says it's my turn to have the brain implant. Dex asks me how many members survived the mission, and since me and him are still here, I say 2. But he tells me it's 1, in hopes that this exchange won't cause any fallout between us. Fallout 2077. I wake up as alternative Johnny Silverhand. The Johnny segments don't count. Remember what I did with these hands? See the great counter argument when I hit someone with facts and logic. I'm also once again forced to use air hypos as part of this cutscene, which is technically a fail in these rules, which sucks. I keep moving forward and take out these attackers, wait out this QuickTime event to not fail the challenge again. I wake up at Vic, get told my new cyber chip is turning me psycho, but at least get a new voice in my head. I try and go outside to be a functional part of society, but my new homie tells me to get on the game. I take my Flintstones gummies, try and bail on breakfast, but get told I have a job to do. Then my new mind friend tells me now I have 2 jobs to do. To get things going fast, I pay Rogue to find Hellman, and call Judy so I can find Evelyn. And on the way, blow up some random people. And see why you never tell anyone to break a leg. I show Judy the problem, and with the info she gives me, I get a tip, in which I gotta make my way to the top. And after I jump around and cause chaos, I kill Forrest and get his tip. And once I blow through the enemies, I leave a tip of my own. Johnny somehow moves this chair despite not being real, but after our talk, it teleports out of thin air. I call Judy, take out the people out front, and give them a look of disappointment from being so easy. I have to deal with Takamura calling me while I try and get info from Fingers. No, I can't speak. I'm in 3 different conversations at once. Go fuck yourself. Watch this game do what it does best. Duplicating guns are that's how you can't do that. And it's gone. What? Well, okay. I'll make sure to be nice to Fingers, as he can have some great late game cyberware, but Judy doesn't have to be so nice. He at least gives me a nice compliment.
Well, you're a far more reasonable beast. Handsomer, too.
Oh, stop it. You're just saying that. Me and Judy find out how to find Evelyn, but before we do, I talk to Takamura, wonder where the stand user might be, go back to Jig Jig Street. Hey, Judy. Sorry, I got a little distracted. Get info on a data shard to get to talk to Hanako. And it can play Doom, which is great. I get some bonus cyberware to increase armor, and get some simple upgrades for my cyber deck. I get some porn off Twitter, find out the exact location of Evelyn because they ordered normal bread from a nearby location. Judy and I start to break in, easily taking out all the scavs in our path. Well, my path. No scavs or any challenge. They stay fully grouped up and have no resistance to any of my attacks. I don't pull out Eve's cord, but she still survives. I carry her out, smoke a cigarette like a true psycho, but get the reward of doing the last required brain dance. I say bye to Judy for the last time, grab the second most important perk for this run, basically doubling my cyberware capacity at the cost of health when I use these extra slots. I set up a meet with the Voodoo Boys, see the cops doing their job, and meet back up with Rogue for the info on Hellman, and also get told someone can help. I call them and almost vomit at the same time. She says she wants to meet up, and I hop to her location. Take a quick cyberware break, I get some more armor, a small healing buff that is basically worthless. I also get the double jump cyberware just to have some more evasive options. Meet up with Ass. Her friends don't want to help her with her issues, but they do give her a rifle and a box of junk. Me make it to Rocky Ridge, legally fix the lights, and don't flip the switch until I have to. We take on the flesh bags that took Pan Am's car, and once we take on the last of them, I hop into the Thornton, tell Pan Am I'm not dealing with her vengeance issue, and get hit with the silent treatment.
You mad at me?
Listen, man, I got a phone. I can just text. I got friends I can text. And once we get to the bar,
they're here. Let me do the talking.
Sensing trouble?
No. At least I don't think so.
I win. She talked first. I win. That's how it works. I win. I'm the winner. The champagne of victory right there. We deliver her package. Rogue rewards me with a car for some reason. Pan Am shows her true self.
You didn't peek? Valoperidol. Drugs for the cyberpsychos in our midst.
Hey, I take offense to that. And once we finish, I collect my crazy car. Whoa, a flying car? That's so cool. And take out a cyberpsycho nearby. And as I usually do, get cocky. You're dead, man. You're donezo, buddy. You're donezo, buddy. Buddy, you're donezo. Buddy, you're donezo. Shoot all you want, you're donezo. Takamura is finally ready for his next mission, so we meet back up, grab a bite to eat, and get to see the sights. We both talk about our deep, dark backstories. Johnny feels left out and just rolls on out of it. And while I'm meant to sneak, I take on all of Arasaka by myself. It definitely isn't an easy cakewalk. I am forced to do a bit of cheese, like abuse my virus spread, but these grunts can't hold up to these above average implants. So I hack Hanako's float, take out the last of the guards, jump with joy, and get some upgrades, as a well-deserved reward. I basically just upgrade my current wear from green to blue, but add another great part to my collection. A quick hack that does not only physical damage, but a lot of it. So once I'm as blue as my balls, I meet up with Miss Blue Balls, so she can do her job. She tells me her crazy and straight psycho plan, and I love it. Besides having to shoot 3 garbage piles, I don't need to shoot the gun and can just use the cyber deck instead. I freeze up with the amazing ability to cause the Big Bang, but Pan Am steals it from me. Thankfully, Karma's a bitch, and she not only gets shot, but her clan gets killed from the AV she shot down. I take down the robots outside with ease. The only downside is I can't use contagion, as they aren't humans. I turn off the turret, let Pan Am help her friend her own way. I make my way to where they stash the Hellman, and thanks to the most useful perk I can get in this run, my projectile launcher slowly starts to seem like a viable option. I save Hellman from this mean man, tell Takamura, basically get nothing out of it except for paperwork, and get to enjoy some fun words with Mind Man, before getting to do my least favorite mission in the whole game. No offense to this beautiful location, working for my least favorite character, fighting no-name muscleheads that wield guns, isn't the most engaging experience. Only upside is being in a cool location, the GIM. But yapping aside, we find out that Netwatch is definitely here, and take on the surprisingly easy boss fight. Except for the hit you're forced to take. My quick hacks do easy damage, and my arm can blow out her back with ease, so after we jump over each other like cyber frogs, I sent out the final hit. Man, you put up a good fight. I make a deal with the Netwatch agent, as I can't knock him out with my hands, but I do get to stuff more tech into my brain. I get to meet my least favorite Overwatch character, Brigitte. I find her crew just chilling in the dark, and I get to be the first Cyberpsycho to enter the net. The Johnny segments are as normal as ever.
Narcissistic douche canoe running around.
Douche canoe. My mom says that. Now is not a good time to bring up my mother. Find out that Cummingham closed the wrong process in Task Manager, but find out that she instead did something much worse. Install Linux. She does say she can help if we get her to Mikoshi though, so that's nice. I wake up to the other runners gone and finish off the lackeys. I also get to take out Placide, which, once again, is not difficult. I upgrade my cyberware for what I think will be the last time, and take on some more psychos while I wait for Takamura. My fault. I'm so sorry. Oh my god. His little mission is rather plain and simple. My legs went crunch! Take out snipers 1, 2, and 3, and have everything work out just fine.
Oh no, it all went wrong!
Jokes aside, this is rather simple. I have double jump to avoid his advances, roofed areas to avoid his smart weapons, and a grenade arm to shove up his ass if he tries to heal. So I take him down for real this time, and talk to Hanako. Find out I could easily save Takamura if I so wanted to, thanks to my double jumps. That's wild. You can just get up there. That's cool. I'm not gonna save him though. I don't wanna. Hanako later says she's willing to help me. After a quick nap, thanks to my cyberpsychosis, I wake back up and now Johnny says he can help, and it would be way cooler than Hanako's offer. So I do as he says and wake up in what must be a nightmare, being scolded by a grandma in my underwear. And while she's upset that I exist, she is willing to help me with my loco plans. So we go to smash Adam Smasher, but only find his lackeys, who I let live for once, but kill him once the cutscene ends. I get rewarded with Johnny's car, and have a small talk about his regrets. So I try to get him a date with Rogue.
This Johnny's Porsche?
Oh, there's a voice line for that. This game's awesome. I fucking love this game. He has the same luck with the ladies as I do. I go to Yap headquarters and basically ignore Hanako, as you should probably know where my head is at. Don't Fear the Reaper is the only ending a Cyberpsycho should be able to do. And we set forward, ripping and tearing with nothing to stop us. I'm chromed up and ready to... Fuck. They call me Blood Yappington. Fuck! After a few hours of attempts, I know what I must do. Take down as much side content until I can get some more serious upgrades, which happen to be taking down every single psycho, for no other reason than how easy and fun it can be, and the large amount of eddies I end up collecting. I also get to collect the free street cred from my backup plan, which is nice. So after taking down every psycho in the city, the game even tells me so, I upgrade myself as much as I can. I won't show every upgrade just to save on time, as most of it is what I've already been using this whole run, outside of changing my legs for bonus quick hack damage. I upgrade a lot for small little buffs like this, also I can have purple upgrades.
Yeah, I love being purple!
So once I'm ready, once again, I start to wipe the floor with the first level. Even the mechs are no challenge. I fearlessly make my way downstairs, and have a bit more trouble. While the tank guys are easy, the super speed freaks are not.
Hello there.
Whoa! I also now feel the full fear of this picture, as the next level is covered in robots. But thankfully, if you kill one with electric damage, like Short Circuit, they give off a heavy explosion. The last part of the mission is taking on the Smasher himself. He has quick hack defense like a motherfucker, and heavy armor and fast mobility to boot. Come on, pretty princess, let's do this shit. Come on, pretty princess. This fight should be difficult. With my quick hack centered gameplay, and my launcher being more AoE, it should take many attempts to— Don't do this to me, Smasher. Smasher, come on, man, don't do this to me. Smasher, you have so much to live for, man, don't do this to me. Come on, dude. Come on. I need a challenge here, please. Please. Struggle if you wish. Struggle if you wish. Just come on, just come at me. What are you doing? Adam not only gets stuck here, but you wouldn't believe me if I told you, but he gets stuck again. Asher's still not doing anything, is he? You... Blood. Homie. My brother in Chrome, please do something. Just do anything, please. He starts to move after that phase, but at this point, the fight is basically over. Wow, that was a tough fight, Mr. Smasher. Get to plug into the supercomputer, but get told by Cortana that my body is now ruined and I'll die after 6 months if I take it back. I am told right after I could instead go to cyberspace, so I give my homie one final dap up. He enjoyed it a bit too much. I then send myself off to be the first Cyberpsycho to terrorize cyberspace, proving that, outside of the forced cutscene, you can beat Cyberpunk 2077 as a Cyberpsycho. I'll be quick, but I want to thank you guys once again for all the support. I know you're probably sick of hearing it at this point, but thank you. We've passed 9k subs already, and we're inching closer and closer to 10k. I have a small video idea in mind for a 10k sub special, but if you guys have any better ideas, I'd love to hear them in the comments below. Thank you guys for watching. And not as always, a friendly reminder that you're nobody till somebody loves you, and that somebody is me. I love you.